friend of ours has been considering selling his house for some time. It's a beautiful, luxurious house with a swimming pool. And he's just returned from a trip to the UK. And on his return, just recently, over the last few weeks, he's decided the time's right, he's going to sell his house. So we thought that we'd put a video up for him, let you guys see it. And also, he's letting the place go at a discounted price as well. Also gives some people who are looking in on this from other countries as to what you can expect to get for your money over here. The house is located very close to the centre of Udon Thani, and I'll put my email address up. Shoot me an email if you're interested in this, and I'll pass your details on to Roy. Pook and I have come out today to a friend of ours' place. He's selling the place and he's asked us to do a video and do a bit of advertising for him. So should we go and have a look round, Pookie?
Yes.
It looks pretty spectacular. It really does.
I will let you in.
Yeah.
Chen Tang. Welcome.
I'll put a map up now so you can see exactly where the place is. But, I mean, we've already had a quick skip around the place, and
yes.
It really is pretty spectacular. It really is. He's just been saying that this connection here goes down to a big water source in a well, way down underground, and he gets free water from that. So all of his tanks and everything else, they're filled up from this. So you're not paying the government for water, it all comes off of that.
Okay. You can use this for water plant or even clean the car.
Everything, yeah, the whole lot. And it's not filtered, so it's not drinking water, but you could, in fact, actually put a filter to that and get all your drinking water for free. He doesn't bother. He's just buying bottled
nice
water.
Garden.
It's absolutely stunning. I love these ferns. They're fan palms or something.
Fan palm, I
Not
think.
ferns, fan palms, yeah. But really beautiful, mature garden, back and front. You'll see as we go through. So here it is, single story. And what we'll do, we'll go and meet Roy and get him to show us around.
Yeah, you can
talk us through it. That's the best way.
Yeah.
Grand, majestic door. Look at this. Very, very impressive. I think you better knock. Open up. Hello, Roy. This is Roy, everyone, the owner of the house.
Hi.
And he's decided to sell. He's moving on. He's doing other things. Staying in Thailand, though, yes?
Oh, staying in Thailand forever, but I've just gotten old.
Okay.
And
you don't need all of
I
this.
don't need this size of house.
Okay.
And whatever. So this is a decision I've made. But
Okay.
I fell in love with the area.
Yes.
Having been invited to a party on the other side of the lake, and when I got here, I thought, what a beautiful, serene, beautiful area.
What's the name of this village, this place where we are?
This is called Ban Sibun Ruan. It's in the Ban Tat area, you know. And the lake is called Cutlin Nor. Cutlin Nor.
A big lake out the back, and we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
Roy, tell us a bit about your background, because you were involved in building back in the UK, is that right?
Yes, I didn't do new build. I did additions, extensions, and conservatories, windows, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For the last 15 working years.
Yeah.
And then when I intended to retire at 60, sold up everything in England, came here and bought a small place on the other side of the city in Ban Sukaseng. And I was always itching to do more. So with my wife and I, we started to build. And we, with her obviously language skills and my input as well, we designed and built several houses with pools, luxury houses and whatever.
So these were houses for you. You weren't building them for clients. You were building them for yourself and then selling them, making a profit.
Correct.
To get to this.
Yeah. It makes it easier economically to build a place and move in it yourself. Then you can perfect it for yourself, which will then perfect it for the next owner. And that was my policy.
So skipping a few steps, a few houses, you've ended up with this beautiful place.
Yes.
Absolutely stunning. It really is.
Yeah, thank you.
And the quality of it is so good. How long ago did you complete this house?
Roughly 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay.
Because I built next door first, moved into there and did the same thing. built this
Yeah.
while I was still living there.
So the house next door, you built that one as well?
As well.
Okay.
And that one is a bigger version than this.
Oh, right.
Slightly by a few metres either way.
There's something that strikes me though, and the reason I asked when did you complete it, usually after a little while you get the settlement of the ground, you
Yeah.
get a little bit of subsidence maybe, the cracks start to appear. This has been here for 5 years, more than 5
At
years.
least, yes.
And it's perfect. It's,
Yeah.
it's absolutely beautiful. You know the day when they finish the plaster and put the paint on, it
Yeah.
looks exactly like that. And
Well,
it really is. You can see it's real
yeah.
high quality, and the finish quality is absolutely excellent.
Yeah. Well,
Really
Kevin,
is.
I can explain that because in England you have to build to legal
Standards,
and therefore you can't cut corners. So I then decided to build to the same standard here, and so I went over spec on everything
Yeah.
because the cost of the building materials between the low end and the high end was so minimal. Why not do it with
Do
the
the
good
best,
stuff?
yeah, sure.
So the amount of rebar that went into this place, the footings, depending on the lay of the ground, was anything between 1 and 2 metres deep, all the way down, and solid concrete all the way down.
Yeah, sure.
And also all the finishing. So if you do a good foundation, the house is less likely to move, therefore cracking is minimised.
Okay, but you can see it's real high spec finish. So, Roy, talk us through. We'll get to the price right at the end, but talk us
Yeah.
through the place. So, you're selling the place as is, yeah, as people see it.
Yes, it's as is, but not the furniture. The furniture I need to take to the house that I'm moving to after I sell this.
But you're willing to negotiate with anyone that's buying.
If it makes a sale, then
You'll sort
we
something out?
can negotiate.
Excellent.
Everything in the world is negotiable.
Okay, so we may as well talk about the furniture and the fittings, the fixtures and fittings, because if someone wants them, they can negotiate and just leave it as it is and walk in and that's it.
Yeah, well, it is. It's all leather interior. Press button to recline all of the seats as well, electronic.
So massive TV there.
It's a 75-inch, top of the range Samsung. You can even speak to it and give it instructions.
So it's a bit more than a smart TV.
Well, it's more obedient than wife. Yeah. So
Okay, so let's just carry on through here. You've got the dining area here.
dining room for 6.
Tell us about this table. You were just telling me about it.
Yeah, it's made of pure stone that's machined very cleverly by the stonemasons, and then they obviously smooth it and turn it into a table, and obviously the colour scheme in this room is monochromatic, and therefore grey goes with the kitchen and all the rest.
Yeah.
And all very heavy. You need to be very strong to lift these about.
Nice.
It came from Index Living Mall, and I think they still have it there, so you'll see what value it is.
And then we've got the island here.
Yes, this is an island. We decided
With breakfast bar.
Breakfast bar, fitted kitchen, and this is one of 2 kitchens for the premises.
Okay.
One kitchen is driven by electric. Mainly for Lang, but guys can use it obviously.
Europe kitchen.
Yeah, European kitchen, nice size fridge freezer.
Fridge freezer.
Now this is all included in the price of the house, this part. So there's no negotiating to do here.
No, it's fitted.
Everything is in.
Fitted, yeah.
So including the fridge freezer?
Including the fridge freezer.
Okay, so everything in the kitchen, microwave there, built-in oven there. It's really nice, very, very nice. Air conditioning unit up there. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the bedrooms now. We're going to start off on the smallest one, and we're going to leave the master bedroom to the end for visual impact, let's say.
This is a small one.
Oh, one thing before we go in there, you've got a door there.
Yeah.
Can you just show us in there? Because off of this living area, anyone, if you're sitting here socialising, they've got use of this toilet here, wash basin.
Yeah.
And there's a door there, and you'll see why in a minute as we go through to the other room. So this is I'd say the communal toilet if you've got people
for visitors.
Yeah, visitors who are here.
On sleepovers, they've all got their own.
That's right. Yeah, sure.
Anyway.
And this is the smallest bedroom.
It could take a double.
Okay. Yeah. Quite obviously, there's plenty of room in here.
But I just chose to do it as a single. And it's got a walk-in closet.
Love these. Every room. Walk-in closet.
Yeah. And
massive.
It's bright too.
Yeah, very bright because he's got the blocks, the glass blocks in the wall.
Yeah.
And that communal bathroom, if there's someone staying, This is
Yeah, they can-
off of this room as well, so they don't have to go out into the main living area to use the toilet. Okay, so you've got two access doors to that toilet there and wash basin. Love these fans that you've got in every room as well.
Yeah, every bedroom.
Really effective. The cooling effect of that is pretty impressive. It really is.
Yeah. Okay, so these are all double bedrooms now and very spacious. You know, when I started to build, I didn't want anything to be small and pokey. I wanted airy and light
spacious, yeah.
and spacious.
Like all these curtains as well. They look really nice, really
Yeah,
good quality.
Yeah, quality.
Nice, and they're not. Like, I'm not being rude, but you go in a lot of Thai houses and they have the pinks and the blues all mixed together, and it gives you a headache as you walk in. But these are really subtle and
well, this is
real
subtle
good
because
quality.
we call this the blue room,
Yeah.
and the bathroom also has a blue glass sink in it, as you'll see.
Open that one
as
up,
well.
baby. Let's have a look.
All matching color.
Yeah,
Nice.
The blue.
Yeah.
That's
Wash basin and the shower, hot shower there.
shower.
It's got a heater on there. Toilet. Testing for space. Yeah, it works. And again, the walk-in wardrobe. I love these. I really
everything
do.
works in this place except for me. And
Look at the
is
size of that.
walk-in closet.
Yeah, and the hanging rails there.
Yeah, enough space.
Yeah. If somebody buys it and they have lots of children, they could actually put quite a few in
Yeah,
here.
that's right. Yeah, have 3 or 4 beds in bunk beds. You could get 6 in there.
6 in there.
Yeah.
And charge some rent. Yeah. This is London.
Oh no, I've just had like a flashback. It's like no.
It's an abstract. It's blurred on purpose. It's an
Yeah.
abstract. We blew it up. I took the picture myself.
Yeah.
And then I brought it back to here to the people that make these things.
Your Pookie's taking pictures the same as this.
Yeah.
Very inexpensive to do.
Yeah, that's right.
And I just thought, well, it'll remind me of England. Not that I need reminding. And,
So if I bought this house, that's the first thing I'd take down.
thank you.
A lovely picture, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
I really don't want any reminders of London. I'm
No.
happy to be away. Okay, so we've seen the first 2 bedrooms. We've seen that communal toilet there.
lounge.
Coming back through the lounge and the dining area and through the kitchen.
The lighting system, which is
Yeah, these
very-
concealed lights that he's got there.
beautiful at night.
Yeah.
Has a beautiful ambience.
I bet it does, yeah, that nice blue glow. Yeah, I bet that really looks nice of a night time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got another bedroom over here.
Bedroom Bursam. Sorry, I don't know what language this is.
Oh.
Okay. And this one, fan
Again,
lights.
look at these curtains. I love them. I really do. Do you like these, Pookie? They're
Yeah.
beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
Really
They're all
nice.
This is brown.
I'm going to let you do the work. Yeah,
Okay, Pookie, you show us round. There's a TV on the wall there.
it certainly is. Yeah.
See, all bedroom curtain.
Yeah, all
and the
matching
bathroom,
nicely.
All matching color.
Another shower room.
Yeah.
Water heater for the shower. Toilet and wash basin.
Quite
As
big.
Pookie said, all the
Yeah,
colours matching up with the room.
And this room and the master has aircon as well.
Okay.
And
Alright.
this is
But
this,
even
this way. This way.
even without the aircon on, this room is nice and cool just with that fan on.
this keeps me.
And we're
cool
close
all
to
night.
midday at the moment. There we go. Another walk-in closet.
Yeah.
And,
this has a rare piece of equipment. I think it's called an ironing board, but I really have never
You're still
used
working
one.
out how to use it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get out of there quick. And look at this. Look, these patio doors leading out onto this. Listen, we'll get out to that garden in a minute. You can see what he's got here, and you can see the view that he's got, and it's pretty spectacular.
There is a lot of glass in this building, and it's all above spec.
Yeah.
It's 6mm, not 4.
Oh, so
tough
you're
and
not going to
tinted.
lean. You're not going to lean
Yeah.
against it and crack through it. It's
No.
good, tough and
we
yeah.
had a young girl staying here from Canada, and she ran into this door at full speed.
Oh, no.
And we thought, oh my God, we've got to arrange a funeral. And she just bounced off it, and she was shocked. We were all shocked.
Yeah. But the glass didn't
The
break.
glass didn't break. Yeah. And then they told me off for not having something on the glass. I said, it's tinted.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the master room, my bedroom.
This is the main bedroom here. Air conditioned, another ceiling fan. Again,
This is the largest of all. And, it's it has the same facilities, but a good aircon unit. But because the house is made so airy, the ceiling fans normally do the cooling to a great degree.
Large, all large.
nice. And again, shower unit, heated,
Still the
extractor
view.
there. Yeah, all in good condition as well, really good condition.
My wife designed
All
all that,
lighting.
yeah.
And
not that.
another walk-in closet there, dressing room.
So all room got.
Yeah, they've all got these, yeah. It's very unusual, isn't it?
Nice.
Very unusual. Nice and spacious, it really is. So you've not got any room, any space in the room taken up with storage. So waking up in the morning and just glancing out to this stunning view over the garden
Yeah.
and those hills in the distance.
And the hills are alive.
There you go, absolutely beautiful, really is. Let's go and have a look around the garden, and there's an outbuilding here to the left. Should we start off in the outbuilding
We
now?
call it the Annex, and it consists of a full bathroom. Obviously, no bath. We don't do bathtubs here.
No.
But,
So you've got the shower room toilet here. So
and guess what? Monochromatic.
yeah. So anyone in the
knows that
pool, you don't have
means.
to go into the house.
Yeah.
You can just use this toilet here.
Yeah.
If people, we have barbecues around here and there's
Party,
people seated
yeah.
and partying, it's great because nobody's running in and out
That's
the
right,
house.
yeah,
You know, they can do everything they need.
And there's
before or after.
a heated shower there as well.
Yes, oh yes, yeah. And the fans,
Loads of space.
Yeah.
Loads
good
of space.
size, isn't it? And then this is the annex. This is another kitchen come dining room.
Yeah, so you've got the kitchen inside, but
Yeah.
also,
But this one runs on gas. So
okay,
that if you
yeah.
get a power cut, we still can
You
cook.
still cook, and also it's nice if you've got Thai cooking going on because it can get a bit strong. You don't want the whole house smelling of chilies and everything else.
That's right.
And so this gives you that option
And
as well.
It still comes with the fridge as well. Again, the furniture is negotiable, but you know we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Is the picture of the E-type staying?
It can do, yeah. In fact, if you bring me the E-type, you can have the house for nothing.
Okay, Roy, so what's this room here on the left?
This is a pump room for the pool
Okay,
with all the latest. It's a saltwater pool,
right.
and everything has been renewed. The motor, the chlorinator, everything.
So all of this equipment is new?
All the equipment is brand new and done this year, 2022, and it's also a storage area for mower and
sure,
other
yeah.
tools and stuff like that.
So just tell me a bit about the pool. While we're here, let's have a look at the pool and you can tell us a bit.
Okay.
You say it's a saltwater pool?
It's a saltwater pool, and it's done to rather than swim in chlorine, which is not good for the skin. This is incredibly healthy. It's like swimming in the sea.
In the sea, yeah.
And it's very good for the skin. And the chlorinator converts the salt, which is very inexpensive to do and only needs topping up very infrequently per year.
Yeah.
But it converts to the equivalent of chlorine. That's why they call it a chlorinator. So you've got no
okay.
chlorine on your body, it's salt.
Right.
And of course, salt in water makes it soft as well, so it's nice for the skin.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's filtered as 4 jets, comes
Okay.
through to, picks up the leaves into here, and so every few days you just look inside there, as you can see, spotlessly clean, because
Yeah.
that's what I do.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is my job. Look after the pool. I swim in here 10 times a day.
Nice.
When I get hot, and I get hot a lot.
How
So
deep
tell
is
me,
it?
what about maintenance? Is it expensive to maintain?
Right. Because of the system I have a robot that does the hard work. It cleans all of the bottom of the
Show
pool.
us that. You
I
pointed
will.
that out just now.
It's in this room here. It brings us nicely. This is the laundry room as well.
Okay.
So the washing machine that comes with the house.
Yeah.
The washing goes on here when it's done. And then here is a state-of-the-art robot that you just plug in, and it has a remote control, and it just goes in the water. It just glides along. It even can clean the sides of the pool as well. And very cleverly, that when it's done its job, you just press the button lift, and it comes to the nearest wall and rises itself up to the top. So all you do is grab it by the handle, and then you
Lift it out.
Yeah, lift it up, and you open this, and there's a filter inside that's so easy to clean. It's so brilliant because cleaning pools, you can still clean the pool manually with a suction pipe or whatever, but why would you?
So tell me, how often do you have to have how often does it need cleaning? How often do you put the robot in?
The robot, depending on weather, if you get a storm and all the leaves come in, obviously you get the worst out,
Sure.
and then you just run it in there for less than 2 hours, about twice a week.
Okay.
twice a week.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's automatic. It's got a brain of its own.
And that is it. So just topping up with salt every now and then.
Every now and then, and that's easy. You just pour it into there while it's running.
And then twice a week you run the robot, and that
that's
does
right.
everything.
And if the water goes down to a certain level, which I would show the new owner, here's the pipe here. You just top it up
with that.
And this water is automatically topped up from our well.
I explained on the way in.
Yeah.
They've got the well outside, so you could even drain the pool if you needed to.
Well, we did earlier in the year when we renewed all of the mechanics.
Yeah.
We also emptied the pool, and then we built new steps because the other ones weren't as good with a matching dark blue tile.
Yeah.
And we regrouted the whole pool. Because after 5 years, sometimes the grout
needs tidying up.
But we use the top materials that you can buy for pools.
Yeah.
If you pay for the material, you get the longevity, and that's the most important.
And also, of course, once he drained it, done any repairs that were needed, built the steps, he filled it up again. It didn't cost you a penny for water.
How many
That's
meters?
right.
It was all covered from the well.
Yeah.
How deep is
It's about 1.1 meter to 1.6 meter here.
Okay.
And I see the color here, the leg here. And
The colour?
yeah, it's a comely.
Right. Now, I'm glad that you brought that up. Thank you, Pookie. The reason that all this paint is here is because I started doing redecoration of the outer buildings, that's the walls and the house. However, my energy levels now have gone to such that I'd rather somebody else finish it. And as I bought all the paint, which is quite expensive paint, you can't get anything under 1,000 now. It's all there, the undercoat and the top coat, for somebody to finish or get some staff to do it.
So a really nicely well-established garden here. You were saying about these bushes, the colours and everything else.
This is a mature garden. And the trees like this, and this is a climber, it's got a little bit overgrown, but this one is in flower all the year round.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Lovely.
It's really beautiful.
Deep red.
And the purple ones are all the year round. The whole plot of this particular building and garden is actually 1,800 and a little bit square meters. So 1,600 square meters is one rai. So this is actually more than one rai. And buying property in this area, land alone, you'd be shocked at just the price of the land for this, let alone the luxury house and pool with it. This is the pergola area, which has got lots of mature plants around it, and it's off the floor so that you've got the serenity of the view.
Beautiful view.
We'll have a look at that in a minute.
And you've got a gas barbecue, which I will throw in, and a hammock,
Okay.
and my chair. And normally that fan is down here as well.
Lovely place to spend some time. Let's just go and, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to walk to the end of the garden here. You've got gates leading out onto this back piece.
There's a gate leading on.
In fact, I'll tell you what, right, just talk us through this. So just out the back here, you've got this stunning view, this absolutely beautiful view.
Yeah.
Now, that in the distance there, it looks like a green field. It looks like green grass or something, but it's not. It's actually a lake, isn't it?
It's actually a lake stroke reservoir, and it's there to feed all of the farmers for irrigation all around the area. So that there are culverts all the way going from a sluice to all hundreds, well not hundreds, tens of farmers, so that they can also keep their crops watered when we're not getting the rain.
Okay.
But the floating weed that makes it look like a field, when I first came here, that was water for as far as you could see. It was the most beautiful lake out, and the lake is still there. It's just covered by the weed.
And you said they've cleared it before, and intermittently they clear it.
From time to time, the powers that be, the government department, they come and send in some floating JCBs or macros, as I know them, and they scoop it all up and put it on the side, and let it rot, and it makes the most fantastic compost ever that you would get. And then people are coming to
just
fetch
help
that.
Themselves,
help themselves.
Nice. So if that was cleared now, you say the lake goes back as far as you can see, and those trees and bushes in the middle, that's an island.
That's an island, yeah. So where you see the extra bush, that is the beach of that, and it's about 100 meters from here to the
edge
water.
of the lake.
Beautiful. And it's full of fish as well, edible fish. Each of these are called Bougainvillea.
I call Santorini.
Santorini?
Yeah.
I thought that was a
Yeah.
place in Italy.
What they call a paper flower.
Oh, do they? Yeah, actually, yeah, they are.
The color one.
They are like
Yeah.
paper. Well,
Like in Nong Bua.
yes,
That
yes.
is
These have a season. These have a season. Some other plants don't. And these are Bougainvillea, and they're grown almost all over the world, certainly in hot countries. And what I've done is I started them as very small bushes,
Yeah.
put them into a pot like that, filled it with good soil, and let nature do the rest. And they've grown this big. But do you know what's beautiful about them? They all have a different colour.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay, nice.
And that one is my favourite because it's pure white. It looks like a wedding. It's pure white. And then you get one that is pure red. You get one that is orange. You get one that's dual orange and orange and pink, and the other one pink.
Nice, that's right.
And then these bushes here are all yellow, bright yellow flowers for many months of the year.
This one Thong Urai.
Thong Urai.
Yeah, Thong Urai.
Cook's a keen gardener, by the way.
Good, that's great. Well, you've got the job, okay? The pay is terrible. Yeah, but these with this plant, you can actually cut it off, put it in the ground, and it
Yeah.
will grow.
Grow another one.
And you
Is
can
that
grow.
similar to what Oak gave you?
Yeah.
Smaller
Yeah.
version, yeah?
But they are very painful to handle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Poison.
So, okay, let's move on. So you're selling the place now. Let
Yeah.
everyone know what you're selling for, what the asking price is.
Okay.
And,
Well, I had the place up at 9.9 million, but because of COVID and other problems in the world, I'm getting realistic. So I've knocked 1 million off that to 8.9 million. Okay. Dependent on the customer and the negotiations of whether they have it furnished or not furnished. I have another house to go to, so I'd be quite happy to take the furniture with me, but still leave the kitchens and everything like that,
Sure, yeah.
but just the movable furniture. However, everything in life is negotiable, and I want to make a sale, so we can talk, I will talk, and I'm happy to show anybody around by appointment, obviously, and we can get a GPS bearing on this, and help people direct there. Or I'm even quite happy if they are visiting Udon Thani with a view to buying. I'm even prepared to meet them and bring them out to the house and take them back.
to give them a viewing, yeah.
Give them a good view and talk to the person that made it happen.
Okay.
I must emphasise that my wife was big in this. She was the driving force with regards to me being an older man. She being younger, and her. She is just the hardest working Thai I've ever met.
And her input into this, getting the right builders in place, overseeing
That's
things.
right, and where to buy the right materials.
Sure.
We didn't cut any corners.
No.
And she knew where to go. She knew how to negotiate as well.
Yeah.
And she was an absolute dream.
Fantastic.
And,
It shows in the build that you've got here. It's an absolutely stunning, beautiful house. Anyone who's looking for a high-end house, the pool obviously, beautiful views, lovely garden, plenty of space for a family, this is the place for you, it really is.
And if you're looking for peace and tranquility, it comes here in spades.
Yeah.
I mean, now I like to relax around the pool, and I can nap at any time of the day,
Yeah, sure.
and not be disturbed by anything at all. It's just beautiful.
Okay.
And all of the roads, the highways, the infrastructure in Thailand, in this part of the world now, is first class.
Yeah, sure.
While I've been here, in the 16 years I've lived in Thailand, the infrastructure all over Thailand has gone to a higher level than even Great Britain.
Seen it in the time I've been here. I've
Yes.
seen it. The thing is, okay, a lot of people want to know from your front door as you're driving out your gates to get to Central Plaza, which is the key point. How long does it take you?
It takes exactly 30 minutes, and the ring road you can go many different ways, and you'll still end up same place, and it's 30 minutes, whichever way I've tried, and it's all proper highway, dual carriageway, so there's no hold-ups or stuff like that.
Right, well there you go guys, so I'll put all the contact details down in the description. Have a look in the description below this video, and you can get in touch with me through my email address, or I'll put some other links in there. And if you're interested in it, if you're in the market for a high-end house, you won't go wrong with this, believe me. Thanks very much.